Okay, it's a couple of minutes past, so I think it's a good time to start. So welcome everyone to this morning's webinar on the ZEB Horizon, one tools and so many ways to use it. It's going to be hosted by myself, Mike Workman. I'm the channel manager for the UK, Ireland, Nordics and Sub-Saharan Africa. And this session will be recorded, so please use the Q&A in the webinar panel to ask any questions. These will be covered at the end of the session. I'll be supported by my colleague Ivona Hubova, who is the Senior Application Engineer here at GeoSLAM. So a quick look at the agenda for today. A little bit about GeoSLAM. Some users on this webinar will know a lot about it, some will know very little, so it's a brief introduction to us. Then a brief introduction to what is SLAM. Again, a few people will be aware of this, but some may not. Then we'll look at the ZEB Horizon in more detail, and then we'll close off with the demo in a box and field any questions. So about GeoSLAM. Founded in Nottingham, the UK, we have an expanding global network of dealers and customer base. GeoSLAM makes it easy to capture and connect data from the world around us. From the built environment to the natural world, GeoSLAM technology gives people the power to collect geospatial data from some of the most difficult environments, whether they're indoor, outdoors, underground, everywhere really. GeoSLAM is the smart way to map and understand your spaces. GeoSLAM were responsible for the launch of the world's first SLAM-based handheld mapping system back in 2011. This pioneering algorithm has helped organizations solve mapping challenges all over the globe, pioneering highly versatile and adaptable solutions using 3D SLAM, simultaneous localization and mapping technology. GeoSLAM has over 20 years of experience in making complex problems simple. We have a direct or indirect presence in 53 countries and over 90 distributors, making us able to support and service customers around the world. Our head office is based in Ruddington, just south of Nottingham city centre in the UK. Our core values: speed, up to 10 times faster than scanning or traditional survey techniques; simplicity, the systems require minimal training; business intelligence, our systems provide you with the tools you need to map and understand spaces; and automation, our workflows and systems are intuitive and require minimal user input. We have a broad customer base. They always push the boundaries of what is possible with our systems. So what is SLAM? SLAM stands for Simultaneous Localization and Mapping. Devices take data from sensors to build a picture of the environment around them and where they are positioned within that environment. These sensors may use visual data such as camera imagery or non-visible data sources such as sonar, radar, and LiDAR. Basic positional data using an inertial measurement unit, IMU for short. This device utilizes this information to compute the best estimate of where it is within its environment. By moving its position within that environment, all environmental features such as walls, floors, and pillars will move in relation to the device, and the SLAM algorithm can improve its estimate with the new positional information. But why our SLAM? The SLAM technology used inside GeoSLAM product portfolio was developed by some of the smartest people on the planet. The first versions of SLAMs used images to help with orientation, but for laser scanning, a more frequent calculation of position information is required, and the continuous time SLAM overcomes this limitation. With our sweep matching SLAM, scan lines are projected in all directions and enable us to deliver a highly accurate and reliable map. Our systems offer rapid scanning. It's Go Anywhere technology, saving you time and money. Our software follows on from the simplicity of data collection with easy workflows. We introduced our first handheld scanner back in 2011, so we have a strong track record of designing game-changing technology. The focus today is the ZEB Horizon, the benefits and flexibility the system can offer. But before we concentrate on the ZEB Horizon, let's have a quick refresher on the other products that make up the ZEB family. So starting from the right-hand side, the ZEB Go is your first step in SLAM handheld technology. Equipped with the smartest SLAM, the ZEB Go is the place to start. In the center, we have the ZEB Revo RT. Scan, process, and track your progress as you go. Handheld, lightweight, and easy to use, the ZEB Revo RT allows you to rapidly build highly accurate 3D models within minutes whilst on the move. The complete solution that allows you to start mapping the world around you today with any Wi-Fi enabled device. Scan, visualize, process simultaneously as you walk. Today, we will be focusing on the ZEB Horizon, GeoSLAM's most versatile scanner. I wanted to start with showing you a great example of the flexibility of the Horizon scanner with this recent data capture of one of the 7 wonders of the world, Christ the Redeemer. Scan data from this collection is being used for structural analysis for its 90th birthday restorations later this year. The scan was completed by GeoSLAM Latin America Channel Manager, Gabriel, and our Brazilian dealer, CPE. So I'd like to thank them both for sharing the content. Let's have a quick look at the specification of the ZEB Horizon, just some of the key points. So 100-meter range, a field of view of 360 by 270 degrees, and a weight of 3.7 kgs for the full system, including the battery. 300,000 points a second. Third-party integrations. ZEB data is universal in file formats, LAZ, LAS, PLY, TXT, E57, which is suitable for import into all of the following software, as well as our draw package. The ZEB Horizon is as flexible as you are. The ZEB Horizon is our most flexible scanner with many different mounting options. The same Horizon can be used with each accessory. You don't need to recalibrate between mounting options. All accessories are available to buy separately so you can add more and build the system as you go. Our cradle allows for the deployment of our scanners down shafts or manholes. Here's an example of GeoSLAM being used with the cradle to scan a sinkhole that appeared in a playing field in Buckinghamshire, UK. A rapid assessment of the site and the sinkhole was needed, so GeoTerra were appointed to carry out a 3D laser scan and video survey to find out the size and depth of the sinkhole. GeoTerra used the device handheld with a ZEB cam to carry out a surface level laser scan, and the same device was then lowered down into the centre of the void. GeoTerra provided the local parish council with a combined georeference 3D laser scan on point cloud and HD video of both the surface and the void. ZEB Horizon pole. All of our scanners can be attached to our extension pole. Here we see the scanner measuring inside voids, saving valuable time and costs. ZEB Pano. Capture and create real estate photos and floor plans with interactive 360-degree panoramic photography for enhanced property surveys. Excuse me. GeoSLAM Hub takes the complexity out of data processing. Drag and drop your property scan into Hub, and it'll sync with the scan with the panoramic images for a fully digital representation of the property. Hotspots give you, the viewer, an interactive experience, allowing detailed floor plans and property descriptions to be created. The ZEB Pano is available for our whole range of ZEB scanners. ZEB Discovery. Rapid urban mobile mapping, LiDAR and high resolution imagery from our first generation ZEB Discovery. The strongest SLAM algorithm on the market, now available with ultra high definition imagery from the NC Tech iStar Pulsar camera. Clip and go technology take your ZEB Horizon from walking to UAV and now to the ZEB Discovery in minutes. Automated workflow for point cloud and image synchronization, GPS for location. GeoSLAM application engineers Ivona and Michael took off to the US to scan some of the Grand Canyon National Park with the ZEB Discovery. The park is also home to several major ecosystems and serves as an important ecological refuge for protected plant and animal species. Home to some 200 species of trees, it is here that the ZEB Discovery excels at capturing data. GeoSLAM's SLAM algorithm was developed to capture data in GPS-denied environment areas such as caves and tunnels, but it can also be extended to dense forest canopies where satellites struggle to penetrate. The NC Tech camera is also designed to capture any environment, the settings of which can be altered to facilitate clear imagery in a range of settings, including the exposure, which can be manually adjusted to adapt to bright or foggy conditions. Ivona and Michael captured 3 hectares of data, which took approximately 15 minutes from this popular viewpoint. ZEB Locate. Connect your point cloud to the real world without the need for external control. Using a ZEB Horizon and backpack frame, build a point cloud with precise location positioning. Collect, create an accurate cloud in minutes, integrated with GPS location using our ZEB Locate software. Track and maintain assets, including those owned and operated within the utility market. The GPS shown in these images is Trimble Catalyst, however, we support a variety of GNSS receivers. VehicleSLAM. Using a standard ZEB Horizon with one of our quick release UAV mounts, you can go from walking to flying in minutes. Simple and easy deployment, the ZEB Horizon is UAV ready. No additional positioning sensors required, no need for GPS. See the intensity values giving more information about the environment. UAV mounts are compatible with the DJI Matrice M600 and the FreeFly Alta 8, Alta 8 Pro and Alta X. Here we have an example of a GeoSLAM customer using the ZEB Horizon for conservation purposes. The customer is Visual Skies, who are a virtualization studio using the latest technology to capture the real-world LiDAR. Visual Skies needed to find a way to unearth ancient cities now covered in thick jungle, so they chose the ZEB Horizon because of its adaptability and the option to mount it to a drone, which was key to this project. I'm now going to hand over to my colleague, Ivona, who's just going to talk about a case study regarding flood mapping.
Hello, I hope you can hear me all right. So I'm excited to be able to... Perfect. I'm excited to be able to show you one of the recent case studies with Horizon UAV, where University of Luxembourg with RSS Hydro use Horizon on the UAV for terrain mapping in the south of Luxembourg. And the heavy rainfall there creates flooding problems that haven't really been solved by traditional methods. So UAV Horizon data, together with satellite images, will be used for creating flood modeling simulations. And the advantage of Horizon system here is that areas that cannot be flown can be easily collected handheld from the ground. The video at the bottom left shows the actual data just from one flight, colored by the ZEB cap and also colored by intensity. Thank you, Mike.
VehicleSLAM, suitable for collecting data are for town centres and small roads at a speed of up to 30 miles per hour. Typical applications are road signs, street furniture and road layouts. The video attached shows the view from an optional ZEB cam. This particular capture was just under 2 miles with speeds up to a maximum of 25 miles per hour. Total capture time was around 5 minutes. Data size was approximately 250 megabytes, followed by 20 minutes processing time. The data will be used to extract road signs, street furniture, road layouts, footpaths, widths, and some elevation data as well. Our survey and real estate customers use our equipment for fast scanning to create inventory databases, floor plans, and digital terrain models. Our mining customers use our systems for high accuracy mapping of underground mines, as well as determining asset inventories of stockpiles with unprecedented speed using our volume software. Facilities and asset management. Our facilities and asset management customers use our systems for condition reports, modeling, and asset identification. AEC. Our architecture, engineering, and construction customers use our systems for building information models for buildings under construction, as well as as-built. BIM, already popular in the EU, is rapidly expanding in popularity globally. People use GeoSLAM for interior scans because it's fast, not bulky or heavy to carry, and data from GeoSLAM products conforms to LOD 300 to 350. Conservation. Our conservation users capture data to enable forestry management and inventory, as well as capturing historical buildings for preservation and condition management. Security and defense. In the security and forensics field, our systems are used for pre-active planning and emergency response Knowing a building's floor plan has demonstrated a reduction in first responder times by up to 25% and is critical to keeping our schools and public spaces safe. Education. Using GeoSLAM to aid in the creation of VR and AR for students and learning, this example was a World War II tunnel in northern France, which has now become an immersive classroom experience in the US, giving students the opportunity to experience tunnel warfare. So what our customers say. The flexibility of our systems becomes apparent, very much so. Here's from John Menley at Belfast University. I think this is called Brompton Scan, which is fairly creative. So thanks to John for that. Here is some data captured by my colleague Matt Tepler with Arium Analytics, who looked at some forestry surveys within a mountain area in Canada. Drone Technologies and Ben Wagner Jordan, mounted on an M600 drone. And GN Surveys, who use our systems with the UAV mount, the car mount, and the ZEB Discovery to capture urban mapping. And as we can clearly see this one from Tim, the flexibility of the system becomes apparent. During the COVID-19 pandemic, our ability to carry out demos has been restricted. Demo in a box means you can still experience the power of GeoSLAM in your own hands. Complete the link on the form on the link attached, or search Google for GeoSLAM demo in a box, and we will send you everything you need to start to try out a ZEB for yourself. Don't forget to follow us on social media, Twitter, LinkedIn, YouTube, Vimeo, etc., etc. Thank you for taking the time to join us today. I hope you enjoyed the webinar, so please stay safe. You will receive a follow-up email and you can reply with any questions. And we also have a team online at geoslam.com who can answer any questions you have or help you find your nearest dealer. Use our chat pop-up in the bottom of the screen on our website and they will assist you. We'll now take this opportunity to run through any questions submitted through the webinar. I'll just pull them up. Ivona, can you field some questions, please?
Yes, definitely. We have a number of really good questions, so I'll try to answer them. One of them is about if we need to prepare flight plan using the UAV with ZEB in a traditional way, or is it autonomous? So ZEB Horizon doesn't require integration to the flight controller, meaning any UAV that is capable of lifting around 4 kilos can be used for mapping with Horizon. However, there are advantages in using the flight plan, especially if you want to make sure that the entire area is covered, if it's a large area mapping project. Generally, if you fly, let's say about 30 meters high from the ground, the swath of the good amount of data that you get on the ground is 60 meters. So it's easy to fly it manually as well, or plan your flight in different ways. However, the best practice is still to land in the same place where you took off from. And I think this feeds into another question as well. If the loop closure is still required also when using RTK GPS with locate. And I would say for the best results, and as we have the best practice for the SLAM capture, would be to close the loop when possible. However, we are looking into options, especially with locate, to allow open loops, but it's more of a research project at the moment. And if we have time, maybe for one more question, will it be possible to combine the NCTEC camera and RTK GPS in the near future? So discovery and locate. We did have a couple of people asking for such combination, and I understand the advantage, as at the moment georeferencing discovery data requires control points for the most precise georeferencing, and using a different GPS camera on the top, or possibly combining the existing GPS camera on the NCTEC, is a project that we are also looking into.
Okay, thank you, Ivona. I'll just answer a couple that I'm looking at now. So can this be used with DESWIC software? Yes, it can. We have some very successful projects both in Australia and currently in the UK as well. And you work in a mine, can this scan in dark areas? Certainly LiDAR is not affected by light, so you can work in complete darkness. If it's safe to do so, that is. Okay, I think that's pretty much covered everything. Obviously, we are available at any time to follow this up. Just respond to the email that will get back to us, and we're more than willing to have one-to-one sessions, training sessions, involve our application engineers in discussing certain projects. We're here to help. So thank you for your time. I hope you enjoyed that, and it's much appreciated you attending, and stay safe. Thank you.
Thank you.